Hey everybody, I just wanted to make just a little short teaser video here. I'm going to run you through just what we call quick analysis in SKS. We're going to do this on an impact. Essentially, we're in closed beta testing right now. There's just a short few of us that are finalizing the last of the features and calculations, and hopefully we'll get into open beta here soon and start inviting more people. So let me give you a little rundown. So this is SKS. When we open up, we're at the home screen. We've got a multitude of different things in here. We've got the knowledge base, modules and access. You can control the ability to open your different software on your desktop from here, the different dyno applications and modules that you have, the actual knowledge base where it shows all the different projects and customer database that you have, which is all sortable by filters. But for what we're going to do right now, we're going to start with quick analysis, right? So quick analysis, I've got the camshaft emulator turned off right now. Essentially, we're going to select impact from our list of tuners. I'm going to pick a original flash tune that was in the bike. We're going to use one from one of our other beta testers we were working with the other night. So we load in the current tune that we put in the bike, right? We're going to do, this is what we call a road tune. Road tune application is where you're going to put this program in impact that you are running into SKS. You're going to go out. The software is going to kind of guide you. If you do a full new project, it'll actually guide you through the entire process. But in quick analysis, we're just going to load the tune that we took the ride on. Then we're going to pull the data log out of the bike, out of the impact unit, internally stored. We're going to open up that data log. We're going to load that in here. I'm not using a post-apply correction right now. I'll get into that later. So then we're going to hit validate and open analysis. And again, this is quick analysis. This is just meant for more for us for testing purposes and some real quick analysis. But so in that click of a mouse, we took that one data log and we pulled in 34,000 decoded segments. We've got 53,000 fuel samples, 27,000 on the front, 26 on the rear. 27,000 of those are VE ready for fuel. The range, it decoded 531 RPM, which of course is when it started cranking the engine, all the way to 7,000 RPMs. Yes, that is correct. This bike is pretty exotic. So anyway, the software is going to tell you, here's what we're doing, blah, blah, blah. This is what I saw. Depending on the access level you get into, we can tell it the maximum amount of correction. So I'm going to say don't correct anything more than 20%. Then our evidence setting. Do we want full evidence, which is the most filtered, the most safe, or do we want minimal filtering, which is more aggressive? It's going to tune quite a bit faster. So I'm going to go ahead and leave those selected. We can select, hit recalculate. It'll update the maps. So we're in the fuel tab right now. Measured impact AFR coverage by RPM and map. Out of the entire map, as you can see, we're over 100 kPa. This is a turbocharged vehicle. That's why we're above 1. So you can see all the different fields that we were able to map that we have data for. So if I click on this one, we had 307 samples in there, 0 AFR error, 86% confident in that data. Go to this one. Well, this one we only had 237 samples with a positive 2.3% reading. This one had 174, but we had 44% positive error. We found the drivability problem in that bike in one click. So we can continue down here. It gives you a little description of the evidence. Here's the actual error per cell, front and rear. Move on down. This is the actual correction map, what the software wants to do to your map, what it's suggesting to correct this. So that's the fuel tab. We're going to look at enrichment. So enrichment, we're looking at engine temp warm-up. right? Air fuel error by engine temp. We're going to graph that front and rear cylinder as the temperature goes up. How far were we off from the target air fuel? This helps you with your warm-up enrichment. And it plots out the table, and it'll allow you to do show you what corrections you need. It shows you and pulls in the actual graph that you have in the bike now, and it'll tell you within the window of range, this bike was already warm when we started, so you're not seeing any correction. Go on down, we've got accelerator enrichment. We take accelerator enrichment, and we're looking to center that initial tip in of extra fuel versus the lean spot when we start. It's going to try to help you center that value. Go on through, just kind of plots out some of the AFR error for the tip in, etc. Ignition. Going through the ignition table. All we're doing right now is we're looking for knock. This table is only enabled for knock at the moment. And it's plotting everywhere that the impact saw or created a knock retard value. And it plots it so you can see it. And we've got some smoothing here, so it tells you here's the points where we think we need to adjust it. We're going to smooth those areas around it so we don't make a choppy map. That's essentially the start of your timing table. Other calibrations, we go through and we look at some different things, injector timing, idle control, things like that. AI analysis, you can actually ask for an AI analysis. If you got for some of the entry level stuff here, you can type in, I'm having a problem with startup, idle control, etc., whatever. It'll give you some mild suggestions. That's just something we're kind of tinkering with at the moment as an add-in. So if I like all this and I like what the software is telling me, I can go to review and create tune. It's going to go through and it's going to tell me, what do you want to accept? Well, I want to approve my changes for fuel. I want to approve my ignition changes. I'm going to say I really don't want to do the smoothing right now, and I'm just giving you this as an example. And then other calibrations, I'm not going to do anything there. So I'm going to scroll through. It gives me a review of everything it saw, what it's trying to do, and I'm going to hit approve and create tune, and there you go. You have a new .msq file that we can load into your impact and go ride the bike. Guys, that's a very short, quick view of quick analysis and SKS. As we continue on with this, I'm going to start doing more videos, and we'll see what we can show you for more in-depth, do the full projects, new customer, existing customer, show you how the database works and all that good stuff. But anyway, here you go. Hope you like it. Have any questions, feel free to message out to me. Thanks a lot.